In this session, let's see how to change the file ownership of a file. So last session we could able to see how to change the permissions, but here we are going to see how to change the ownership of a file. So for changing the ownership of file, we need to get the file versus and validate whether it's a file. Then we need to change the ownership through chown command. So we are aware that there is list of so we'll take some file with txt interface. So here user group owner and group have read and write privileges, others only have read. So suppose read write execute is the owner's privileges. So I want to set this owner chown, and I want to give that who is the owner. Box is my owner. So I'm actually going to set the file interface. Now if you go check, I will change. First I will change into chmod. 5 4 4, and I'm giving it as interface. Now let's check. So only read is not the owner. 664 is the ownership. Now as well, if I want to change the ownership, I should give sudo. Then it will list. Still have not changed. So if I want to set that owner, I want to give chown command. Chown command helps to set. That's not happening. Generally happens with help of chown command. I will take some other file. So I will take a touch trial dot txt, and it should be a txt. Okay. So here also I'm changing the ch mode to 111 dot trial. Now chown box. See here, I'm changing that box into root privileges. So when I hit, the owner is going to be a root here. So that's how I can confirm. Here I could able to see that it changed it to root. Earlier all were referred as box. So on setting up as a root, the ownership of the file is set to root. You may ask why the file permissions were not affected. That is something different with chmod. You have to alter it. Root for try. If I do, it is not permit because since the owner is root. But the same time when I will do for interface. You see, interface I can able to I can able to do for interface. Why? Because I am logging as a box. So box was the owner. So I am able to do. This is a difference of using chown and chroot. So let's do via scripting. So how to change the owner? So changing owner of file data sets. So how to change? Bin bash read hyphen p, enter the file name, file read hyphen p, enter file owner name, owner hyphen f dollar file sudo own owner file echo changed file owner to owner, else echo error, the file does not exist. Fine. So I'm using the same sudo own chown command along with the script. So what it does is it takes the owner name and the file name and it validates whether it's a file, then do this and just exit. So let's check it with how it go with interface file, or I will take some other file like test1.txt. So here the test dot is with the box privilege. I'm going to change into different owner, bash, enter. I'm going to give test1.txt and owner name is root. Change the file number to root. Let's now check quickly what does it mean. It confirms that the owner of the file has changed from box to root. This is how we can change the ownership of the file. Moving further, file permissions. For file permissions, we were earlier seen once permission. So to know what permission was enabled, but to change the file permission, for changing permission of the file from 644 to 666, like kind of thing, similar that command whatever we have issued, it should be changing ownership of the file to. I'm just copying the same set of line. I'm now getting into changing permission, and I'm going here rather than ch1. I'm here going to ask chmod, and I'm going to get, instead of owner name, I'm going to here know the permission. So enter the file accessibility modes like read, write, execute. 7, read, write is 6, only read is 4. Format permission, and I want to the, just inform the words in right way. Updated the file permission of file. That's it. So I'm taking a permission, I'm just updating it and exiting. That's it. File test1 dot txt. I'm going to set as 777. Updated the permission. Now I'm going to get into ts text one. You can see the permission of that file was changed. I am not here bother about any of the user or group. This is actually group. So in default, when you create any file like test.2.txt, you here you can see that both user and group is part of box. So default, when you create a file, it enables to create a file with the present user as a owner and as well as a group. So when I say group, you can add those files into one group and few other files. So only particular users in that group can access those files.